All right, let's just jump straight into this explainer and tackle the constant, kind of exhausting battle between your dinner plate and your medicine cabinet. Today we're diving into something that literally touches every single meal we eat, the perfect partnership between functional foods and supplements. So here's the big question. Do we actually have to choose one over the other for our health? For years, these two have been treated like they're going head-to-head in a heavyweight boxing match. But once you understand how each one really works, you can make some incredibly smart choices about how you fuel your body.
Here's how we're breaking it all down today. We'll start with the nutrition evolution, check out functional foods, and then functional supplements. After that, we'll look at their perfect partnership, dive into some targeted health applications, and finish up with a blueprint for your own routine.
Okay, Section 1, the nutrition evolution.
You've probably noticed that our expectations have completely shifted. It used to be wonderfully simple, right? Just eat enough protein, get some vitamins, try not to overdo the sugar. But today, we're strategizing over gut microbiomes, polyphenols, bioactive compounds, omega-3 ratios. The bar for what we expect from everyday food has risen considerably, to say the least.
Moving on to Section 2, Functional Foods Explained.
So what exactly is a functional food? Basically, these are ingredients that do far more than just fuel you with base calories. Sure, they provide foundational nutritional value, but they also contain naturally occurring, or sometimes added, components that actively contribute to your ongoing well-being. They're doing double duty.
Honestly, you probably already have some of these in your kitchen right now, acting like nature's ultimate multitaskers. Take your morning oatmeal. It's secretly a total overachiever. Yes, oats give you carbs for energy, but they also contain beta-glucans, which is a soluble fiber that helps support healthy cholesterol levels. Or fatty fish, like salmon, that gives you protein, plus omega-3s and vitamin D. This is what nutritionists call nutrient synergy. When you eat a bowl of berries or leafy greens, you aren't just getting one isolated thing, you're getting a complex matrix of vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds that all interact perfectly as your body digests them. It's like a highly coordinated symphony.
All right, Section 3, Functional Supplements Explained.
Now, the goal here is totally different. Instead of boosting your broad dietary quality, a functional supplement, whether it's in a capsule, tablet, or powder, is designed to fill a very specific, known gap in your diet. Think about vitamin D. Most of us simply don't get enough sunlight, and let's face it, finding it in food is pretty rare. A supplement steps in to fill that exact gap cleanly and efficiently.
To put this into perspective, current research suggests that increasing folic acid intake before and during early pregnancy may reduce the likelihood of neural tube defects by a massive 50 to 70%. This right here is exactly why supplements exist. Sometimes a specific nutrient need is so absolutely critical that food alone just cannot reliably meet it at the level your body requires.
Or consider iron deficiency anemia, which is one of the most common nutritional issues globally. One widely studied public health program actually found that iron-fortified wheat flour cut anemia rates by about half in a large population. So we're talking about targeted nutrition creating a highly measurable, massive impact.
It really boils down to this: breadth versus precision. Functional foods give you natural, wide nutritional breadth in a form your body evolved to digest. Though, let's be real, your everyday intake can be pretty inconsistent when life gets incredibly busy. Supplements, on the other hand, give you convenient, measurable precision. But a fish oil capsule doesn't give you the satisfying protein and minerals of an actual fillet of fish, right? It lacks that whole food complexity. So, with such different strengths, that wide breadth versus that sharp precision, are these two approaches fundamentally at odds with each other?
Let's look at Section 4, the perfect partnership.
The short answer is no. Think of your dietary patterns as the sturdy foundation of a house. Oats in the morning, colorful veggies at lunch, fatty fish during the week. This pattern consistently supports your heart, your gut, and your brain. Then your supplements come in to patch the specific holes in the roof. For example, if you follow a plant-based diet, you almost certainly need a B12 supplement since that's practically exclusive to animal products. Or if you avoid dairy, you might need a little extra calcium. They're a team.
And they can even actively enhance each other. Here's a fun fact. If you're swallowing a dry, fat-soluble vitamin capsule on an empty stomach without any dietary fat, a lot of those nutrients literally just pass right through you. It's basically a waste of money. But eating a varied, fat-containing meal when you take your vitamin D or E actually allows your body to absorb the supplement effectively. That is true synergy in action.
Which brings us to Section 5, Targeted Health Applications.
Let's see how this food and supplement partnership actually plays out in the real world. specifically in 3 major areas of daily well-being that we all care about maintaining.
Gut health is the perfect illustration of this approach. Functional foods, like fiber from vegetables, give your digestive system the broad environmental balance it needs, while fermented foods add naturally occurring beneficial bacteria. Meanwhile, probiotic supplements are like special ops. They parachute in carefully selected, precise bacterial strains for specific situations. They aren't competing, they just serve completely different, complementary purposes.
And for both immunity and brain health, the biggest benefits always come from overall dietary patterns. A diet rich in citrus, colorful vegetables, and seeds provides this daily umbrella of vitamin C, zinc, and antioxidants. And your brain thrives on the omega-3s and B vitamins you get from things like fatty fish and walnuts. These are sweeping, pattern-level benefits. Supplements? They are simply the targeted backup safety net for those days when your daily dietary intake falls a bit short.
And finally, Section 6, your blueprint for health.
So next time you're at the grocery store, start with Step 1. Prioritize a minimally processed food base. Bring a wide, colorful variety of whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and nuts into your kitchen. Then, Step 2. Identify your specific gaps based on your own lifestyle or dietary restrictions. And Step 3. Use supplements deliberately to deliver consistent, measurable support exactly where your food falls short.
The golden rule to remember here is that they complement a healthy diet. They do not replace one. Supplements are undeniably at their most powerful when they're working in tandem with real food. This combination, grounded in actual evidence and tailored to your specific life, is absolutely the most practical path to long-term health.
So what is the foundation of your plate, and what nutritional gaps are you maybe leaving behind? I'll leave you with that provocative thought to chew on as you plan your very next meal. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep exploring your health.